Yeah, the battlefield that we were just at is way over there, if you could see it. So this is far away. Of course, there was more battles up inside there, inside the battlefield, but this is where the Confederate line was. And then they got these woods here. That was probably a good cover if these were here. I could imagine they were. I mean, look at how tall those trees are. But it isn't as open as the battlefield we were just at, the northern side. This is the CSA, Army in Northern Virginia. This is another Longstreet corps. Now, I'm guessing they made that wall, that stone wall there. There's another little stone wall over here, though. There's an observation tower up there. Yeah, see, this is all woods here. We're in between woods, which is good for cover. Another Northern Virginia. They had to make two stone walls. That little one and then the bigger one. Good for cover, but I would say too far away. Here you go, here's South Carolina. Big one here. That men of honor might forever know the responsibility of freedom. Dedicated Southern South Carolinians stood and were counted for their heritage and convictions. Abiding faith in the sacredness of states' rights provided. Open field here, but not part of the battlefield. I want to say that was a reserve line back there. That was like their last resort if this one failed, if this bigger wall failed. Northern Virginia here. Yeah, all this is woods. The battlefield is beyond those woods. So you could get a nice cover in those woods there. Problem is, you got to hit a target from far away. Georgia Confederate soldiers. Yeah, see, there's the open battlefield. And those farmhouses were there. I drove past them before. They were there. And they were Alexander's Battalion and Jordan's Battalion. The Bedford, Virginia Artillery. But it's huge. You wouldn't think it's that big. Those red buildings are only half of it. Those red farmhouses. That's half the battlefield. The other half is on the other side. It's kind of flat. This area is flat for Pennsylvania. That's what I said. When you drive in here, it is relatively flat. Like when I drove here, you could tell like for Pennsylvania, this is flat and open. You know, normally you wouldn't get this flat or open without trees. You know, if it was flat, it would be full of trees. So. Four Napoleons. Alexander's battalion. Let's take a look at these cannons. I want to say they're what they call Napoleons. They're short, but they're big. Yeah, these are big. Interesting. That's what it's called. I thought it said Confederate row. It's Confederate Avenue. Another Northern Virginia. Four 12-pounder Howitzers. 12-pounder. 12-pounder. Again, another short but wide one. You know, Mississippi. July 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Wow. Yeah, the red buildings there are only half the battlefield. The rest of it is Burksdale's charge. Wow. So Mississippi got close also. There was a peach orchard over there somewhere. Wow, it's cool. I think I see the peach orchard where those little trees are over there. That's kind of weird, huh? Check that out. I think that's Roman. Louisiana. Louisiana. There's that Pennsylvania Monument way out there, the white building. These low-hanging trees here. That low-hanging tree really reminds me of the South, right? There's a different vibe here, down in here. I don't know what it is, guys. Look at this. What is this stuff? Could you imagine fighting in that stuff? Okay, guys, this is sharpshooter positions. First U.S. sharpshooters, Vermont, assigned to the 5th Corps in 1962, to the 3rd Corps in 1863. So this is behind enemy lines. This is behind the Confederate line here. First USSRF. Main infantry engaged here. Forenoon of July 2nd. I could see that. Look at these trees. Perfect opportunities. So they would be taking out people that this monument is dedicated to the brave men of this command who fell at Gettysburg. So they didn't make a huge impact, but they learned how the Confederate line was set up and what they were about to do to the Union line. So it didn't advance, but they learned information. So I walked by it. I'll show you where Pickett was, and he had some equipment. Like I said, Pickett was the one that got through the Union lines and almost crossed the hill. And Mass had to retreat into those woods, the gated woods, the Black Gate. This guy had some artillery. Let's check it out. Here it is, CSA. Deering's Battalion. Stribling's Caskies, McCoon's Blunt's Batteries. This is Pickett's Division, Longstreet Corps Pickett's Division. 2 20-pounder Parrots, 3 10-pounder Parrots, 1 3-inch rifle, and 12 Napoleons. Wow. And also Pickett's divisions are down there too. The three cannon positions there. So, like I said, this guy, he penetrated the Union line, and you could tell it was near Meade's position. I want to say it was straight ahead there, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy. Well, guys, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this little trip to Gettysburg as much as I did. Good learning experience. I'm glad to share it. Please, if you can, give me a like, subscribe. I like doing motorcycle stuff, but I also like walking around and doing some historic stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm not supposed to relic hunt, but when I see old piles of rocks like that, I can't help myself. Like, if I'm gonna find something, I'm gonna find something. Right? Alright guys, signing out before the GoPro gives me problems. Thank you for watching. See you later.